Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, if you remember a few weeks ago, I went to a trade show at the Waco Convention Center on herpetology. It was a herp show, and that was a bunch of reptiles and amphibians and snakes and stuff like that. Had a lot of fun doing that. Well, I originally discovered that on my Facebook profile, and ever since I expressed interest in that one, Facebook has been feeding me a whole bunch of ads for different shows, and there's another one going on at the Waco Convention Center this weekend actually, that I'm going to go down and see. This one I'm really actually kind of looking forward to. It's a trade show on minerals, gemstones, and fossils. And as a geology wonk, you know, that sounds like a lot of fun to me. So we're going to run down to the Waco Convention Center and let's check out this trade show. This is going to be fun. Alright, here we are. Now there's multiple rooms in here, so we're gonna have to figure out where this is, because there's maybe different shows going on in different areas. So we're gonna go in, wander around, figure out where we need to be. But that's a good sign right there. Obviously we're in the right place. So it says it's in the McLennan Hall, and I guess that's over here. Alright, we are here, we are inside. Now, in addition to like gemstones, they're actually selling some jewelry here too. High power magnetic pain relief jewelry. Yeah, that's what you need. Bracelets for $5 a piece. That's quite a deal actually. Turquoise. I never even knew such a thing existed. In case you need to massage your face. So it's kind of interesting. They get a bunch of raffles for some of these things you can get here. Look at that piece of coral. That's pretty. Some more coral. I don't know what some of this stuff is, but that looks like petrified wood. And then they got like a silent auction here for some of this stuff over here. I guess this round just ended. Some pretty good deals here. Somebody got a piece of pyrite for $3.
Can you tell her where geometry?
Pyrite is actually what they sometimes refer to as fool's gold, but it's nothing of the sort. Oh, look at that. I like this one here that sparkles. There's some more pyrite. I love this kind of stuff, but I'm not so much into the stuff that's shaped. You know, I like it kind of in its natural form, you know, stuff like that. I'm definitely going to get myself a thing or three here, because you know me, I love rocks, and if I find something that I absolutely can't live without, I won't.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
Some geodes. Those are kind of pretty. That's called rainbow quartz. And some glass diamonds that you can get. Obviously not real diamonds because they're called glass diamonds, right? Look at these arrowheads mounted on like antlers and stuff like that. Look at the quartz on that. That one's cool. Pretty sharp too. There's some pure copper. That's kind of cool. Different forms. I don't even know what some of this stuff is here. silicon carbide. Trilobite. Yeah, see, now we're getting into some fossils. Very cool. Mosasaur tooth, I got one of those. Look at that old sand dollar. Usually you think of sand dollars, you think of more flat. That looks like a mushroom. That's pretty. Look at all the crystal in that. All the quartz. Looks like it's the inside of a geode. Now that's what people think of when they think of fossils. Look at that. That's a megalodon tooth. So ancient giant shark that used to swim in the oceans many, many years ago. That one was found in South Carolina. This one too, I guess. See, that really shows the difference in the way pyrite looks, because that actually looks like that could be gold. Also looks like somebody plated a dog turd or something. There's another form of pyrite that forms in cube-like structures. Look at that. That's like a perfect square. But that's naturally occurring. Look at that. That's pretty. I love stuff like this. Apparently it's very fragile. They do not want you touching. That's cool. I will respect their wishes. Look at all the fossilized bugs. You see the wings on that one?
Very odd looking.
Looks like some sort of an ancient bee. Oh, right out of Jurassic Park here. There's amber with insects in it. Clone your own dinosaur.
Like a blue.
I like these. These are really pretty. They're not horrendously expensive either. A lot of times you go to like mineral shows like this and the stuff they got is horrendously expensive. I like that too. That's pretty. See how that just sparkles? All the little minerals in there. Some more copper. It's called celestite. Once again, reasonable prices. Fluorite. It's pretty. If you ever wanted a cube of aluminum, copper, or iron, you can do it. And it's cool. These are kind of all engraved with the atomic signal and the weight from the periodic table of the elements. And look, they got brass balls. Actually, they're copper, but you get the joke. Oh yeah, you know I'm going to be walking out of here with some of this. Look at that. This stuff glows under ultraviolet light. Wow, look at that. And the camera isn't even doing justice to it.
Willemite.
That's awesome. Wonder if they sell the flashlight too. Oh, apparently they do. UV lights. Yeah, you can get the flashlight too. So these are really cool. Look at what happens when you get on axis and with a light here. Beautiful. Look at that one up there. You gotta get just right with the light. But look at that. Those are awesome. So I thought for a second that was a candle, but that's actually a stone. Apparently what they do is they drill a hole through the stone, then put a little jar with oil under it, and then you can just burn it like a candle. So I guess they sell just little slabs or little slates of stuff that's called tiger iron. There is way more here than I thought there was going to be. This is cool. And little minerals of every type, even for the kids here. I mean, we got a couple bucks a piece for some of these. More copper. Those are pretty. Look at that. And now they're taking different stones here and putting in like a resin, turning it into a serving cart. Look at that. That thing's got to be horrendously expensive. I don't know, maybe it's not even for sale. Didn't that look good in my house? It's even kind of prettier from the back here. Some more ultraviolet sensitive minerals. Look at those. How awesome is that? In this case, the camera actually is doing justice. So you block the light and just... Let's see what that green one looks like blocked here. It looks like somebody splattered paint on that one. There are times I wish I had an unlimited income. I'd be having to bring the trailer here to pick some of this stuff up. Look at that. In some cases the camera does justice on this stuff, in other cases not so much. That looks pretty cool on camera, but it's awesome in real life. These are kind of cool. This is actually glass that was created from a meteorite impact. An impact was so large it literally vaporized the glass on the ground. And this is some of that glass that was created. It says here on this little label, created when a meteor impacted Earth by creating a blast that sent silica into the air, melting it into glass. These are 78 million years old. Holy cow. Didn't really expect to see dream catchers here, but hey, whatever, right? Now this is something I'll probably end up getting one of these. I've wanted to have a piece of obsidian for a long time. And they got some nice pieces here. Obsidian is basically, it's volcanic glass. So for those of you who are not into the creepy crawlies, that thing's the size of a softball. I think that's a piranha. Scorpion. A lot of people don't know this, but scorpions are in the same families as spiders. They're arachnids, hence the 8 legs. So I've taken an orbit around the place, kind of taken a general look at everything. Now I got to go back and, like I said, I'm going to pick up a few things from my collection, and I got to go back and figure out what it is I want. So I'll show you what that looks like in a little bit. All right, so we're done. I gotta admit that was really great. I had a blast doing that. To a rockhound, that was like a candy store for kids. So I had a great time doing that. Hope you did too. I'm ashamed to admit I'm walking away with more than $400 worth of rocks, but I'll show you what I got when I get home. All right, I'm back from the rock show, and these are the 8 pieces of minerals that I got that I thought were really, really interesting. The guy who sold me this piece, kept kind of figured I'd come back and get one of these just because I kept coming back and looking at this. I mean, the colors are just stunning here. It's got this metallic coating on it, and it's really, really a kind of a cool looking piece. And that's what they call this is a metallicized amethyst. And so I thought that was really cool. Like I said, I couldn't take my eye off of that, and wanted to have that for my collection. I got this really cool piece of smoky quartz. I've got several pieces of quartz crystal, but I've never had a smoky quartz crystal. I thought that was really cool. And indeed, this was actually the nicest specimen anyone had of the smoky quartz. I couldn't pass that up. I got this cool piece of obsidian. I've always wanted to have a piece of obsidian. Basically, all this is a piece of volcanic glass. So basically, this came out of a volcano, and I thought this was really kind of a cool little piece, and looks really, really nice. So wanted to have a piece of that. I made up these little labels here so I can keep track of what they are. This is called celestite, and that's kind of cool. Look at the minerals in there and how that glows and shines and reflects light and like that. Very, very cool piece. Like to have this one. Also really like this one. This is called a pearl amethyst. And look at the reflection on that too. That's just beautiful, isn't it? And of course, I was absolutely enthralled with the ones that glowed under the black light. And so I got this black light flashlight, and these pieces here are all stones that glow under the black light. This is a piece of Mangano calcite, and I'm thinking this feels really smooth. It feels like a piece of glass. It's almost got a soft feel to it. And I'm going to show it to you under the black light in a second, but I want you to see it all by itself. But that's just pretty by itself. Got a kind of a slight pink color to it. Like I said, I kept touching this. It's so smooth, so soft. This is a fluorescent fluorite. It's got these little crystals on it, and that looks cool enough as it is. But wait until you see that with a light on it. And then this piece here, and this is just it's a normal rock that has several different crystals in it. It's got franklinite, willenite, and calcite in it, and the minerals glow in different colors. Now let's look at these under the black light here. I'm going to start out with this Mangano calcite, but look at how that glows. It's almost like a light bulb in there, right? How cool is that? And this thing, like I said, it's pretty cool looking all by itself, but the blue crystals just light up and glow when you hit it with a black light. Very cool. And this one, like I said, it's a most unremarkable specimen until you get some light on it, and you get the green, and there's some reds. You really can't see it that well with the camera. The green really pops. The green, once again, is that willemite. The black crystals, you really can't see those very well either, but that's franklinite, and the red kind of orange crystals, you can see a little bit of it right there, are the calcite. And like I said, I thought these were all very, very cool specimens, and I'm glad to add them to my collection, and I was really excited about this place. I know it's just rocks. I know you're just saying, what's it all about? You know what? I love rocks. I've collected rocks since I was a kid, and these are some really welcome additions to my collection. So I wanted to show you this rock show. I had a blast. I hope you did too. But I think that's the end of my video for today. So thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.